Ideally, I would be telling you about this mask while applying it. However, my neighbor was weed whacking right next to my house while I was doing that. Anyway, so it's the Iuna Essence. I have talked about it extensively, so I'll link below some of the videos where I do more of a review on it if you're interested. Hey friends, welcome back to Monday Mixed Plate. My name's Marie. All right, let's jump into In the News. Danielle from Cruelty Free Vegan Beauty and Trish from Green Beauty Trish are both posting and ecstatic about this month's Clean Beauty box, formerly called Art of Organics. Both of them are like, sign up now. Trish is throwing around words like HG status. We know the brand is gonna be Moss and Ambar. What is the product going to be? I think they're supposed to announce it on Instagram today, Monday. So inquiring minds want to know. All right. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, or if you don't follow me on Instagram, I want to say I'm going back to posting more on Instagram. Simply because it's going to be easier for me with the baby to post a lot more content on Instagram because it's fast. And with the videos, I need it to be quiet and I need time to edit. So I'm going to be posting some things over there, and I'm going to keep Monday Mixed Plate short and sweet. Now, Memorial Day. What did I buy? Did you buy anything? Tell me in the comments below. I want to know. I bought this thing on Amazon. It's a Revlon hair dryer and round brush, basically in one. I don't do a lot to my hair, but I've always wanted a product like this because when I go get my hair cut, you know, they do the hair dryer and this thing, and it always looks so fancy. So this was on sale, 20% off, and I was like, I gotta try it. So I'll be updating you if you would like to know about how this works. Okay, so I also decided to pick up a couple things from Beauty Heroes. I decided to pick up this Sun Integrity Impeccable Skin. It is a SPF 30 moisturizing face sunscreen, mineral matte tinted coverage, infused with peptides and vitamins C and E. If you follow my channel, you know that this product, which is the Andalou Naturals 100 Roses Color and Correct, has been my daily product and is an HG product for me and is the best price on the market for face sunscreen. However, it has silicones, and silicones don't worry me too much, especially in a product like this, because I believe it gives it better sunscreen capacity because of the silicones. However, if you're applying it more than once in a day, I do notice that I have lately been getting a little bit of clogged pores in some of these areas. So that's why I wanted to try this product, hoping that these two would be a dupe, and that because this is silicone free. So I'll be updating you guys on how it's working. I've been trying it all week. You know, first impressions are I love it. First impressions are it is exactly a dupe for this product, and I couldn't be more pleased with this purchase. Now, the other thing I purchased from Beauty Heroes over Memorial Day are these Goldy Turmeric Tonic blends. It comes with 3 4.2 ounce packages, plain, cacao, and matcha. Now, Beauty Heroes had this as a limited edition box not too long ago. I want to say around November, October, November. And they did send it to me for review, so I got to try it. And I really fell in love with these powders, particularly the cacao blend. This is one I purchased myself. They're $29 for the 4 ounce pack if you purchase it on your own, not on sale. The reason I want to talk about these powders is because they're part of what I believe has been giving me great skin since November of last year. Now, when I say great skin, what great skin means for me is not that my hyperpigmentation is gone, not that my wrinkles have gone away. What great skin means for me is that I'm not using a lot of product and that my skin is able to retain moisture. So, there's 4 things that I've been using consistently since November that I believe are what has given me this great skin that I'm now experiencing. Because in all honesty, you could probably, you might say it's been pregnancy, the pregnancy glow. However, we're into 6 weeks postpartum, and my skin is still responding this way, meaning it's still hydrated. I'm not having to use a lot of product. My skin can go all day and it doesn't feel like I need to reapply moisturizer. So I just wanted to quickly tell you about what that routine has been. So in October of last year, my mother-in-law brought me some dairy kefir grains. Now, if you're not familiar with dairy kefir, it's basically where you take a glass of milk, throw a bunch of bacteria blobs in there, and it turns it into this fermented probiotic drink. I started doing that every day. I take about 2 to 4 ounces depending on how much it's making at the time. And I put that in a smoothie. Now, when Beauty Heroes sent out these Goldy powders in November, I started putting a teaspoon of this in there every day. Now, this contains organic coconut milk powder, turmeric powder, organic fermented cacao, organic dried ginger, organic cinnamon, organic cardamom, and organic black pepper. Some of the health benefits they say are it's a beauty food, it can give you an immune boost, muscle recovery, and gut health. Now, this combination of turmeric, dairy kefir, the cinnamon, the cardamom, the black pepper in here, I really believe has helped my gut flora really balance itself out. You could say along those lines are, because I was pregnant, I really cut out sugar. I really cut out caffeine, and I cut out alcohol. So all of those things I think contributed to really helping my gut be in this optimal state right now. And I know that's part of it. Part of why my skin has been doing really well and maintaining hydration. So I kind of wanted to segue that into talking about this article I read on Medscape, which is for healthcare professionals, called "Is Leaky Gut the Root of All Ills?" Now, you may have heard this talked about in the last couple of years, the skin microbiome, leaky gut, and kind of wondered, what does any of all of that mean? Probably a lot of you are very familiar with it. I started researching the gut microbiome in 2016 with the birth of my second son. I'm not going to go into why, that's a topic for another video. But anyway, I found it very intriguing. Now, this term leaky gut actually refers to this increased permeability of the intestinal tract. I'll link this article below so you can read it if you're science-minded and you like this kind of stuff. But they are linking it to all of these things. First of all, definitely celiac disease. But then they're talking about things like depression and all these other health conditions that they can't deny is being semi-linked to this increased permeability of the intestinal tract. Now, in this article, okay, they go into a possible underlying mechanism in which they try to say that because we live in these clean environments now compared to like 19th century London where the sewage was in the streets, that's why we're developing these increased permeabilities of the intestines, because we're not trying to keep out as many potential pathogens. Because the body can actually handle increased permeability to the intestinal tract, but not really in the way that we're seeing it in illness now. Now, what is one thing that glyphosate, the main chemical in Roundup, does? You don't have to look very far before you start seeing that glyphosate is linked to some of these diseases and linked to impacting some of the same mechanisms or pathways in the body that we see in these diseases. But will we link it to glyphosate? Probably not for another 50 years. Anyway, I'll put this article below. I know a lot of people that watch this channel, you feel the same way I do about GMOs and Monsanto and glyphosate. But it really is one of the #1 things I'm afraid of in the world. I don't sit up at night thinking about silicones or phenoxyethanol. No, I sit up at night thinking about glyphosate and all the things that it's in that we have no idea about. That's it for Monday Mixed Plate. Weigh in with your thoughts below about GMOs, glyphosate. Tell me anything that you bought on Memorial Day, and I will see you next week. Bye.